So we do what we can, but if you have the resources and you know what you're doing, then yeah, you will be able to create the same content but treated differently. That's really how it works. It's not like you shoot different content, It's a different treatment, Story this way, and then Facebook this way, and TikTok, more fun way. Scripts, right?
Yes.
You know how the Douyin works, and the TikTok works the same way. So yeah, these are the different things.
So we have got Facebook, we have got Twitter, we have got LinkedIn, we have got TikTok, we also have Instagram. We probably have some of them probably have Facebook page as well. Okay, I was supposed that Facebook page is more on the business one, so it's so easy to differentiate.
Yeah.
It's very easy to differentiate. But when it comes to TikTok and all this, TikTok we know that it's going to be a video. So what about this Twitters, Facebook, your personal Facebook account, and Instagram? And how do you treat them differently?
Yeah. So, of course, just now you talk about personal, right? So, personal, I also do the same as you. I actually use a very unique system called like if then else, and another app called Buffer. And I use these two to actually post one time on Instagram, and then it will go to Facebook, and it will go on Twitter, and it will go on LinkedIn. So, it's the same thing as you. And the only reason is because I think that my stories resonate no matter what. Because I'm not selling, right? I'm actually sharing my stories. But if I am selling and I'm doing advertising, then I will approach it very differently. For example, on TikTok, I'll showcase the uniqueness of what the product will mean. And I think a lot of China e-commerce has done very well in this. Right? They show the product done in a very interesting way that you will never believe. And
Yes.
then you're like, take my money, I want to buy that. But if that same thing is shared on LinkedIn, they'll be like, I'm not in the right mind to look at this kind of thing now. But let's say on LinkedIn, so LinkedIn are people who want to, they want to grow their net worth. They want to meet with the next CEOs, or if they're business owners, which a lot of them are also, they want to find, what can I reduce my costs? That's always everybody's biggest problem. How to reduce my costs so I can make a better profit margin. So that's where you talk about all these B2B case studies, and how people, a lot of case studies are actually all of case studies. Whether you are a property valuator or a digital marketer, you can share all these case studies that people eventually read, and then they will say, "Hey, can you help me?" And that's the heavy part. TikTok, you won't say, "Hey, can you help me?" TikTok say, "I was going to buy," but LinkedIn is like a consultancy, right? I can share my expertise
In a more professional way.
Facebook, Instagram. So all these other platforms is more lifestyle. I don't want to hear you selling me anything, except for those people that I think earlier before the function start to talk about, some of these so-called gurus, right? So it's like, with the exception of those things that make people like easy, want to like get money and then just want to choose. Of course, that's very effective there. But if you don't say these kind of things, right, people want experience. They want real life authenticity. They want to talk about how does it make you feel, and how with this kind of mindset it can change you, and then you set a solution. So really, it's about using the platform to its best abilities. Live function. Facebook now is the in thing. Right? A fisherman also selling fish live. Among other items, and it's what my father, your father probably buying.
I bought it as well. I bought it. And vegetables.
And vegetables, yes.
Yes, right? Yes.
So, all very different platforms. You can't do the same thing in another place, but yet, that's what makes it so amazing. Anything you have, if you found the right platform, chances are you don't even know. If you know, then like, wow, that is where I should go. So people like myself, and a lot of other people studying digital marketing, we know what's available out there. It's just that we need to share more information so that more people will make the best decision, make best of the resources and money. That's the most important.
Every single time there's new platform coming out, I will be the first person to download it. Just like Twitter.
That's a very good behavior, right?
It's the right behavior. I like it. But then, after a while, it's just gonna be a cold storage for me. And
but you know why it's a good behavior? Because you booked your name. Yes, many people don't understand this.
Come again? Sorry?
Book your brand. in that platform.
Oh, okay.
Very, very
Book my
important.
brand on a platform. Okay.
Correct, correct.
Something new I learned.
If let's say another tool come out and say, hey, book your brand in this blockchain environment, and the cost is so little or free, just do it and book your brand, because you will never
Okay.
know when it becomes big, and then you are already there. And you know what's the most important about being the first? Like, Clubhouse, right? I'm sure you use Clubhouse. Clubhouse.
I was about to talk to you about
right?
Clubhouse.
Yeah, there you go. So Clubhouse
Yes.
and all these things, when you are first there, you will be the highest followed person.
I want to talk to
Everybody
you
join, they will
about
see your name,
how
they follow you.
silly I am, how stupid I am. Okay, but before that, let me tell you this, my story about all my, my relationship with social media. I had Twitter, but I couldn't count, I think I could count it with my 10 fingers on how many posts that I posted. And then LinkedIn, I had a LinkedIn account which is completely blank because the last time someone idiots, I don't remember who was the one who told me that you must have a LinkedIn account. This is where all the headhunters go for headhunting. I was employed back then. I was under the employment. I was in the workforce and I was thinking about, wow, that's good. I wanted headhunter to hunt me because I was working for MNC, one of the top 5 companies. And so I was thinking about, wow, if headhunter could hunt me, that would be a brilliant idea. So I posted it so well, chose the best picture to put it on, but none of the headhunter handled me. Okay, so all this has been in the cold storage. And you know what happened recently? I'm so sure you know about this, that you see me a couple of times in Clubhouse. And so this Clubhouse thing came out during the pandemic. And so I was so excited. Everyone posted in the Clubhouse. And you were the one. And I have to put all this blame on you. You were one of them who actually posted something about Clubhouse. And I was so curious about what is the hell is this Clubhouse about. And so I Googled it and I find out it's only by invitation. And I was like thinking, should I actually call Christopher for the invitation? And I was thinking about it, maybe, he has too many people for invitation. So I ended up buying the invitation. Because I want to be the first one in my group to be able to be inside the Clubhouse.
Okay.
So I bought the invitation with the hefty price of $80. And I was like thinking to myself, it's okay, it's worth it, it's so VIP. So I bought it, I was inside, I was listening to Clubhouse couple of weeks. And then, we're back to work again after the MCO. I told my staff, hey, do you guys know about Clubhouse? It's in thing right now. It's super cool. And you know what? I paid $80 for this. And everyone was laughing at me. Why didn't you tell me? I have plenty of invitation to send out. I was like,
Only for e-games, esports. Hello, welcome back. I was your host for a short while.
okay, let's go back. Okay, it's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so everyone was laughing at me in the office, and they thought that what an idiot, you guys, they were
But it's
telling me,
okay.
you should have
Telling you now,
asked us.
it's okay. That shows how invested you are in learning new things, and I respect you.
And you know what? After a while, Clubhouse opened up to everyone. And I don't have an Apple phone. Like I told you, I refuse to use Apple. But I'm very lucky that I have an iPad. I download it on iPad. And because to make sure that I fully utilize the Clubhouse things, because I paid $80 for it, I listen it to every day. I see Christopher talk almost every day in the Clubhouse. But none of the things I actually understand, but it's okay. We got to use it today. I got to tell my pathetic story today just because of I invited Christopher. So I have finished nagging for past 5 minutes.
No worries. But what you must learn out of this is how important the invite only effect can be, right?
Thank you
It's a
so
very
much. You
good
make me feel better now.
Yeah, correct. So as long as you learn something, no investment go to waste. See.
But I must say
But
that
yeah,
Clubhouse right now, it actually, for me, we used to listen to radio. We listen to radio when we go to works, and this pandemic has actually changed a lot of our lifestyle. And getting lesser and lesser people listen to radio. But this Clubhouse made me feel like, when we were kids, we used to listen to the radio because there's nothing for you to watch. It's not even a live, it's nothing for you to watch. But you just have to put your device somewhere else safe and you can continue listening to the voices. And I saw this new social media, and I saw that you're very active in it. And do you see that the Clubhouse going to be the next upcoming digital trend? That yet to discover its full potential. But of course, there are a lot of people argue about this. They say that Clubhouse is going to be a temporary hot period. It's gonna subtle. It's gonna die off after a while. But what do you think about Clubhouse? Why are you so active in Clubhouse?
yes. So instead of calling it Clubhouse, let's just call it like a voice activated social media network, because that's what it is. And it's not just Clubhouse now, right? As Twitter also has its own spaces, and Facebook has its own room. So everybody's going to it.